Hi everyone, I'm Stephanie Paul of Paul's Covered Calls, and I did the COVID pivot, and so can you. I went from doggies to dollars and replaced my income with covered calls. So this is me, and trust me, I love dogs, I still do, but with COVID and whatnot, I had to find something else, and covered calls is it. So here we are, the board of directors, Sweet Pea and myself, and this quick presentation is about determining strike prices that put you in more of a out of the money defensive position. And also I can be found at Twitter at Paul Called It and website paulscoveredcalls.com. And like I said, out of the money, more of a defense position. And again, these are with stocks that I want to keep in my portfolio, but I just want to have a little bit of extra in my pocket. And this is my process. All right, very basic information. We're going to collect some stock info, look at a few technicals, do simple math. It's not calculus or differential equations. And then we're going to determine our strike price and set an alert. It's really, for me, it's a nice, simple process that you can put some numbers to it and feel comfortable and confident in your decision. And so here's the bits of information that we need. Stock info, ATR info, math, and an alert. Here's an easy, quick screenshot from my brokerage firm, Visa, 5 days, high, low to the nearest dollar, 211, and low is 203. Two additional bits of info. And again, this was taken after close on a Monday evening, February 22nd. 803 to the nearest dollar is our current, 359 nearest 50 cents, 350. There's 4 bits of information, and you gather that in less than a minute. Here's some quick technical information. ATR at 14 days, ATR at 5 days. When you scroll over the line item, I happen to take the screenshot when I was scrolling over the peak, 750. This peak here, 540. Let's add it up to the nearest 50 cents, so 550 for the math. And my personal preference is to use ATR because it includes additional price info such as open, close, high, and low. A little bit more information than your typical standard deviation. And as my best mate from the UK would say, let's do the maths. Why it's plural, don't know, but it's maths to them, it's math to us. Simple math. High, current, low, stock price. The movement. ATR at 14 versus ATR at 5. And there's your range. I put it on a horizontal just so you could see the nice groupings, 212 to 222. And again, this is my process for developing a strike price out of the money so that I can keep my shares. And why do I do this? I want to keep these shares. So it deviates a little bit from my persona presentation, but as to me being at or near the money, this is definitely out of the money. But one of my personal goals is to make an additional mortgage payment throughout the year. So by doing these out of the money and a few moments of analysis, a few presses of a few buttons, a few covered calls, over the course of the weeks and months, I do just that. I have my 13th mortgage payment and I don't have to sacrifice my golf outings. And if you'll notice right over here, you sort of find a sweet spot. A sweet spot. And with Visa, the strike prices are every $2.50. So I've determined that I'm going to come the following day, do a strike price $2.50. If the stock is going up, I could go to 220, but as of right now, Monday evening, I'm going to venture for 217.50. So in my brokerage account, I'm setting a security alert, and I'm going to set it for 215. Why 215? 215 is the next strike price. So I want an additional awareness that if I do decide to buy back the option, I have a nice window of $2.50 and some additional time to observe and become aware of any crazy price fluctuations. And again, this is a defensive strike price so that I can keep the shares. And for me, it's personal, it's emotional, and I'll leave it at that. But this is my process so that I can make a little bit of money throughout the year, again, reach my personal goal of a 13th mortgage payment, and still keep these shares. So thanks for your time. More to come, more to share. I'll be presenting something every Monday with where I'm at in my investment portfolio. You can find me on Twitter at Paul Called It, Paul's Covered Calls. Please subscribe. Please comment. I do appreciate your time. And just a quick disclaimer, my opinions and thoughts and processes are my own, and I hope to see you again on Monday. Thanks so much.